Hey, my YouTube friends, back out in the garage this evening. We'll show you what we got accomplished today on the 66 Mustang project. Almost got it all the way buttoned up. I didn't hardly get as much done as I wanted to, but I'm still happy with the progress. Got most everything done. It turned out okay. I'll have to order a few more bolts, and said some of the broke pieces that was on the grill. I found a few more broke pieces that makes the fitment not be too great, but I'll just have to get those ordered as I can. But let me get you turned around and kind of show you what we got done today. So we got the grill on, bumper on, the gravel guard, and the valance. Which I hadn't put the fog lights in the valance yet, but I'll work on that later. This is the one that come with the car, but man, it was dented up and so thick with paint that it's just better than me to buy another one. The new one was like $63. And I happened to get free shipping on it because it shipped with some other stuff I bought. But it's looking like a Mustang now. I'm definitely happy with it. Should be able to take her for a spin down the road tomorrow. Said it's a tagged and insured. I don't know, I just like looking at it. It's been a long time since I had a car to work on. I've been dealing with this sickness for about 9 months. It's kept me from being able to do much of anything. If you look back at some of my older videos, you can kind of see at least how my weights went downhill. But I've put a little bit back on, so maybe I'm going back to the positive way now. But I gotta get some more bumper bolts. The old ones that was with the bumper, it was too rusty to tighten all the way up, and it was missing several of them. And we got this issue right here where that headlight extension was broke, so that you can't bolt it in to where it goes all the way back, so that's holding that headlight bucket out. So I have to have a new piece, which is part of that. This other side, it done all right. I need to twist that headlight a little bit. I kind of got it a little bit out of, not exactly where it's supposed to be. I'm gonna start cleaning up under the hood next. You know, at least brush it and wash it real good. And I'm not gonna pull the motor out just so I can paint the engine bay, but I'd like to get it, you know, painted some color or another. I guess probably just go flat black on it. Unless y'all got some good suggestions. You know, if I had the motor out where I could clean it up real good and tape it up and get to it real well, I would paint it, you know, a shiny color. So I've always liked having, you know, I always like the vehicles, you pop the hood and, you know, it has shiny paint on the fender wells and all. But I don't think I'm gonna fool with this air conditioner stuff. Probably just go with a vintage air kit, or I've seen some kind of new kits on Amazon that's electric. The compressor actually runs off of an electric motor instead of off of the engine. That might be a little bit easier to put in, I'm not sure. Been looking at the reviews on them to see if they haven't been out long enough to know the longevity of them. Nobody that's had them so far likes them, but you know, they've only had them for like the last 6 months or so. If I pay that much for one, I'll get at least 5 years out of it or so. Need to go back over and clean the inside back up, vacuum it and armor all it and detail it the best I can. I hadn't worked on the insides of any yet. See if I can, see if it'll start up for y'all. Since I didn't get to show any work today, maybe at least I can show it starting up. I've just got the doors bungee tied together right now. Still got to put this key switch back up in there where it goes. The previous owner had it out. Putting a new bezel on it, and man, this thing is hard to get in there. You have to push that spring back and twist that bezel on. I ain't strong enough to do it. I think I'll have to take this cluster out. That way I can reach right down through there and be closer to it. Having to reach back in there, up behind there, I can't get enough twist on it to get it back where it's supposed to be. I may have to sit y'all down for a minute. Sorry. Need some exhaust work. At least you can hear that it runs. I'm not gonna let it run long because it'll suffocate us. Running off the new fuel tank. Feels like it's got a decent amount of power. I'll sit you back down while I turn the ignition back off. Sorry. But supposedly the old engine don't have a whole lot of miles on it. I think they had rebuilt it and had some kind of wiring issue and couldn't get the wiring issue figured out. They just give up and sold it. Pull the battery cable back off just in case. I'd like to, get a chrome valve cover on it and then a chrome breather. Paint the fender wells, and, clean up a little bit under here. It's just hard to do much with the motor in it, but I'm gonna do the best I can. It's so dark out here, I just, some of the lights don't work, but I just ordered these 2 lights here. They just come in today, or yesterday. So I'll be putting those up. That way I can actually see the work in here. Got 2 of them already up right there. They are bright. They're like 10,000 lumens. It wasn't that expensive. I think it's $38, I believe, a piece at Walmart. They had them on sale. I got them other 2 at Harbor Freight, and they was like $55. Well, I sure appreciate everybody stopping by and everybody that's commenting and, having good words and all. I sure appreciate that. It helps me stay motivated. It helps me get up and get out here to do this. It's, anybody that's got this type of sickness I feel for them. It's tough. Shouldn't anybody have to deal with stuff like this? Shouldn't be any sickness at all in the world, but it's here. I guess we have to deal with it, but doing the best I can do. I'm so wore out, today for what little bit I've done. But tomorrow, maybe I'll try to put those lights up, and I'll film putting the lights up. That way you can see me doing that work. And then, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to drive this down the road tomorrow, at least around the little block I live on. I've yet to drive it down the road. It just happens to have brakes. Ain't nobody worked on them. I reckon they just still work from years ago. Just four-wheel drum brakes, and nobody done work on them because it still got all the old brake hoses on it. I seen them when I was up under the car yesterday, and they don't look good. They're not leaking, but they'll probably have to be replaced before I do a whole lot of driving in it. But I'll go ahead and get off of here and hop back on tomorrow and show you what little bit more I get done, and maybe we get to go for a spin tomorrow. And like I said, I appreciate everybody showing up, watching, and commenting, and I'll see you tomorrow.